All right, guys. Today we are gonna be reacting to this guy called Chad2dad. I think he was going a little viral here in Twitter. I don't have a TikTok account. I'm just accessing like the continued guest feature. Let's see what's going on with this dude.
It didn't take long. It only took 2 years, literally to the day, December 27th, for my Filipino wife to become fully Americanized, hate everything about me and what I provide, and decide to leave. Yeah, welcome to the shittiest post that I'm ever going to make. There's a lot to it, and I'm not going to go into it, okay? But suffice to say, after providing and going on the Disney World trip, which included the funeral for my mom, I got up to day 6, I think, on that because it all broke down at Magic Kingdom. Fucking ironic. And I didn't post anything after that because when we got back from Orlando to St. Simons, Georgia, I was greeted with the announcement from Jayanne that she wanted a separation. And then I discovered through text that she had been discussing this with her family and making plans to also take the children.
Damn.
So, that's heavy, right? That's a nuke. And I'm going to go into my bunker. So I came downstairs in my nice 4-story mansion and just stayed by myself through Christmas Eve and through Christmas Day. And I missed Christmas with my children. My in-laws, my mother and my father-in-law, and Jayanne, they proceeded to open the presents without me. Presents all of which I bought. Yeah, the separation is a separation. I'm lucky enough to have a big house and the logistics of it can be met right away, but I spent Christmas utterly by myself. And it's coming up on New Year's Eve, and I'm still alone. Because there's no communication from her.
Damn.
Why? Because she's communicating with her parents. She has the total backing and validation of her parents.
Yep.
Plus TikTok. All external sources of validation. And it's my position, my feelings are not relevant. She's got it figured out. She's got a plan. I'm waiting to hear what the plan is, and we'll see what happens from that point. But I'm pretty. I'm at peace with what has occurred, what could occur. I am done being Mr. Fix-It. Fix-It Felix. I'm not going to be the simp, nice guy, Fix-It Felix anymore. A relationship takes two people. And she made the decision for the separation. She's made the announcement and made plans with family to take our children back to the Philippines. And she's an adult. She has accountability. It's on her to come to me and explain to me what her plan is, such that it is, and what can be done about it. So, surprise, no more countdown with the great fun in Disney World. It was a fucking disaster. And, that's the truth. Social media is not about the truth, but I'm about the truth, so that's what I give you.
This is interesting, right? I don't know the whole story, but I can tell there's a couple things here that just sound red flaggy from him. I mean, he sounds like one of these passport bro that just still want to find. Yeah, they think that going to a different country somehow female's nature is gonna be different. No, my God. I mean, you should have checked your woman, man. And the fact that she was having a lot of communication with her parents, huge red flag, by the way. The fact that you allow her even to go access to TikTok by herself, huge red flag. And I can tell by the way he is, there's a lot of beta behavior on him, man. I'm not knocking him. I'm not doing anything. This is the thing. Even though you're doing passport bro stuff, you still have to play the game, or you have to have frame. There's no frame here, guys. I don't even know how. This is the thing. She had the leverage. This is why she's making this decision. And most importantly, she was never attracted to you, my guy. She was never attracted to you. He has more videos here, man. Let's go to the next one. How ironic, Chad. Let's see here. Look at the glasses, the way he looks, man. Like, you know, I'm so happy for her. Her story starts now. Be free, mama. See, this is the TikTok. It's crazy. Look at it, man. Thank God I don't have TikTok. This is crazy. Nah, we don't need details. We gotta figure out. Damn. Why can't she text her family anytime? Because that's the thing. She will. He's losing control. Well, let's hear.
Woke up this morning to almost 1,400 comments on my last post about my wife requesting a separation. And the only thing I'm going to say about that right now, and not get into any details, although I know you all want to, hear more of the story, is that the reason I went public with what's going on. And I did that because I believe in this situation, transparency is the most important thing. I think it's the most important thing in any problem. Just be honest. Now, we've gotten to this point because there's been a little bit of dishonesty from Jayanne in the form of texting with her family and people behind my back, discussing things that she really should have just come to me with first. That was our agreement from the beginning of our relationship.
Yo, bro, I'm telling you, I'm seeing some of these comments. I should not wonder people. I don't like the TikTok, man. Look at these females, bro. I'm so excited for her wall. They hate guys, man. They just giving her the benefit of the doubt that she's not at fault of this. I'm the only one worried for Jane Annie's safety. This is crazy, man. Me. Nothing of a partnership. Wow, females are crazy here,
struggled
man.
with it, and that deal was broken. And so I'm not talking to anybody behind her back. I'm talking about our problem to the world, so that there's no mistake that I am sincere and authentic in everything that I think and feel. I may not be right, and I'm probably not right in a lot of cases along the path that has gotten to this point. And I will be the first to admit my mistakes where I'm somewhat the bad guy. But overall, transparency is the key. And this is the new digital age we live in. This is a form of communication.
You're telling her she can't talk to her family? He's not even saying that. Females here are crazy, man. Jayanne, see, this is the validation. You see? This is the validation that she's seeing in social media. And she read these comments. With TikTok, I would say it's almost 70% females, man. She see these bad comments from females, right? And she said, you know what? That's what I should do. And she believed this stuff. No wonder a lot of females get divorced here, man.
Communication. Jayanne and I are not talking. And maybe it'll make things worse. Maybe it'll make things better. I don't know. But at this point, I just want a way forward without me making unilateral decisions and pulling triggers.
See, this is why you don't give explanations to female. You see how they double down? They want you to be in the ground. All this footage will make it easier to put the deadline episode together at least. Wow, that's crazy, man. Look at that. I wish her, blah, 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 blah. This is crazy, man.
Right? So stay tuned, because I would love nothing more than for Jayanne to come online with me and say what she wants. To, tell us her plan. Right?
Bad mistake from my dude here, man. You're putting your dirty laundry outside the world. You shouldn't do this. But your ego's too big right now, man. Hey, that name.
To see where this
I don't want to hear you anymore, bro. Your plan is failing badly, man. Let's see this one.
It's the morning of New Year's Eve. Tomorrow will be 2025. And Jayan and I, we still haven't spoken. But last night I saw Race and Rocky after an appointment. I brought home McDonald's and I just put it on the counter and I sat on the living room couch. And Race came down first. I didn't even know he was where he was. I didn't even know he was behind me. He came up behind me on the couch and just tapped me on the shoulder. And then Rocky came down the stairs. And she shouted, "Papa!" and bounced down. Both of them climbed up on the couch with me and just started jabbering away.
Look at the comment, bro. I know a narcissistic when I see a one. Yo, that's crazy. Dealt with one for a decade. Once you get out of it, all becomes so clear. Wow, this is crazy. He's not even narcissistic. Wow. Yo, TikTok, man. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna make a TikTok account, bro. This is crazy. This is a female brain. Right?
It's the morning of he was where he was. I didn't even know he was behind me. He climbed up on the couch with me and just started jabbering away. It'd been a week since I'd seen him. And I moved him to the kitchen counter and I busted out the French fries and the McNuggets and they gobbled it up. I had texted Jayan that I was going to be bringing home McDonald's for the kids. And she gave a thumbs up to that. So all was good. And then after they wolfed down the more fries, Rocky said, "Up, up," which means she wanted to get down from the stool. And then she...
No. Telling you, this is not good, bro. You don't do this. This is what happened. You see these comments right here? This is what happened. The theatrics are unnecessary. You don't own... Females don't like this. They would just... Bro, just go upstairs. Dude acting like his knees don't work. This is crazy. This is crazy. Jay, get out now. This man is not say, go now, go. What in the hell? He's not even... This is crazy, man.
She took my hand and she led me to the living room where we have a big movie screen, and she jumped up on the lazy boy and Race joined us munching on more nuggets, and I put on Monsters Inc. and we watched a movie for about 45 minutes, and Rocky got tired and she scrambled back upstairs, and Ray stayed with me until he fell asleep.
What?
So I...
Look at that. They despise him, bro.
I carried him up and I put him down against Jayan's back, and I left them together so they could sleep, and I came back downstairs. Of all the comments that I've received on the last video that I did, the ones that stand out are the people saying that I neglected my children on Christmas. I didn't neglect them. My staying away, my staying downstairs is to honor the separation.
Yep.
But it's also for everyone to see what that means, what that separation means. It was intentional. And I...
Stop making
I'm
inflammation,
heartbroken
bro.
by it.
You're not a Chad. Chads don't do that, man. Oh, man, bro. He probably was one of these guys that just saw a couple videos about Red Pill and you say, you know what, the Passport Bros, I'll go there. That's the answer, that's the answer. No, that's not the answer, my guy. You have to work on yourself. Clearly, you haven't worked on yourself, man. I can tell, bro. I can tell. I mean, these videos are insane.
Welcome to the top floor of my 4-story mansion in Honolulu. Welcome to the top floor of my 4-story mansion in Honolulu, Hawaii on New Year's Eve 2025. And you know why I know that my Americanized Filipino wife is not going to leave me? She's pregnant. She may not love me, she may not want me, but she needs me. And that's what love is based on. Need. Don't fucking kid yourselves.
Die, bro. This is insane, yo.
Happy New Year to all of you around the world.
This dude, bro.
My Filipino wife has been Americanized. My Americanized Filipino wife. That seems to be triggering a lot of people. Let me explain what I mean. In America, if a wife, even a girlfriend, is not happy in the relationship, all she has to say to the world on social media, and especially to the government, I'm not happy. And if she drops the word abused or anything along those lines, the American system steps in.
This is why you should not get married, man. Look at these females. These are females. American females, bro. Praying for Jane's safety, peace, and freedom. The more he tries to explain, the worse he gets. This is why you're not vulnerable with females. You understand that? You remember that episode of Andrew Wilson discussing this vulnerability? This is why, guys. Right here. This is why. She's not your property, bro. Nobody owe you anything. She can live if you are not making her happy. So your job is to simp for the entire life. Happy wife, happy life, right? That's the. Yo, man, a happy woman never leaves. This is crazy. That's why 50% of them. This is why 50% of divorce in the United States and the Western world happen, and even 80% of them leave because of this. She's not happy. One big red flag. This is why these passport bros only target those below the property line. This dude, he thought he was, Man, this is.
It steps in to protect her against any for any allegations that she makes. And the man's side of the story is, it's all assumed. I'm an evil, controlling, patriarchal, oppressive white dude. And the narrative instantly becomes me bad, she victim. So the fight that we're having, that's still there. Okay? That's always going to hang over my head. I'm a passport bro. I brought her here. I married her here. I signed all the government forms saying that I will support.
There you go. This is you fail, my guy. See, you made the mistake. See? You made the mistake. You had the leverage. See, in her country, you were high status. You come to America, you're just a regular dude. You messed up, my guy. You messed up. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be the one here. I'm not going to be the dude that is going to simp for you, basically. No, man. You make a mistake. And also, it's the way you talk, it sounds with no confidence, too. He's talking with a very unconfident. There's no confidence in your voice, man. And then, you see these females right here, they're probably making you money because of their engagement. But see, you're in a platform that is almost, I will say at this point, based on my comments, it's almost like 9.5 out of 10 female. I mean, this is a platform that is just built for female nature, man. Look at that. All in favor with Annie and Jay. But you messed up. You went MGTOW or whatever. You went to Filipino. You thought that she was never going to leave you. Boom, here we are. Because you let her just go. But TikTok, man. In TikTok, this is what happened. Leave the guy. You deserve better. And you get what? Confirmation bias. You see, you get all this confirmation bias. Look at that. Look at that. Insane, man.
Her for a minimum of 10 or 1,000 years. I don't know. I didn't even know what I signed. And all you dudes out there who have been through this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Americanized means weaponization of the male-female relationship to benefit the female, because family court is not a judicial system, it's a corporation. For profit, digging into the pockets of dads, of men. Because, we're in a patriarchal system and men still have most of the money. Now, that's exactly what's true in our relationship. She doesn't have any money. I have all the money. And it's, a relationship can go south when the woman has lost love for her man and she's just going for the bag. And if she goes for the bag, she's going to get a huge portion of that. That's what I mean by Americanized. Jan is solidly Filipina, and that comes with a lot of stuff. And one of those things is she's going to be fiercely defensive for her family, her mom and dad. And this whole fight is hinging on the fact that I disrespected her mom and dad. Never mind that they disrespected me too.
No, that's not. See, no. See, this is the smoke screen. This is where she get you in a position where you're not paying attention. See, now you're not paying attention. The smoke screen. Now you're getting distracted by that, while she's just using Plan B. You see what I'm saying? So you don't even know female nature. You don't even know female nature. You don't. You think that's the reason why she's leaving you? That's not the reason. That's only a smokescreen.
We'll get into that later. But Jan is not Americanized in that she's materialistic or even greedy. But she senses and she knows the support that she would get if things really got ugly between us. The American system is on her side, not mine, not the man's. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, that's it for now. More later. Happy New Year.
This kid, he give me some red flags, man. Go easy.
So a couple of my videos have gone viral. I'm the guy who is separated from his Americanized Filipino wife. Yeah, I'm Chad2dad. I'm a grandiose narcissist who had a dream, and it was to turn my life around and not be stacking bodies, and I wanted to be a dad. You know, it happened late in life because I was married for a very long time prior to that, and it didn't happen. So, you know, go do your digging and you'll meet my ex-wife and you'll get all the drama. But the drama seems to be centered around two narratives.
Yo, you were married and you married the second time. Oh, man, the boomers, man. The boomer mindset, bro. They did really brought up this problem, bro. Like, you meet a boomer, they get 5 girlfriends, they marry all 5 of them. Like, I don't understand you guys, man. Damn.
One narrative. I'm a sick, creepy, oppressive, controlling, rich bastard who uses my power, influence, wisdom, and wealth to control an innocent, naive, dumb, third world woman. And the second narrative is I'm the victim of a manipulative, conniving, long game playing gold digger. What's missing from all this is the real narrative, our story, our love. Yeah, we have problems, but we have a lot of love. And we're putting it out there because it needs to be told.
No, it doesn't.
All right?
It doesn't.
And it is helping us.
That's your mistake. That's your mistake. See, now you have a lot of people commenting in your relationship. Hey, a rich chat will not do that. A rich chat will not do that.
Jan watches her supporters and I watch my
Hey, there we
support.
go. She has an account, so you're getting a lot of validation, my guy. It's just a matter of time, guys. It's just a matter of time. At this point, we're just counting. It's just a matter of time.
And we come back to the table and say, okay, you know, are we just fucking walking memes? Or do we have our own identities?
Yeah.
And we're united in fighting for our own identities. So, you know, thanks for the views. It ain't going to change what happens. It's all projection of folks' own.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of stuff
She buried herself under the covers and said, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, it's my husband. What? Hey everybody, Chad2dad here. What's really surprising me are the passport bros, the passport bro community coming at me as
a lot of side language too here, man. Look at that shame and guilt. Import somebody, see that they post tone policing the guy. You got that alcoholic looks great. Yeah, that's crazy, man.
as hard as the bitter divorcees, saying that I'm giving up the gig, that I'm ruining it for them, that I'm giving the the bitter has-beens too much ammunition and fodder. That it's been quiet for a little while in the passport bro world, and so this is the chickens coming home to roost. You know, this is the shoe dropping. All the bros that went out during pandemic, you know, to get their bride and come back and are all starting to have problems now. I don't know. Okay, I'm just being honest about the problems that I'm having with JN. And I don't know if it has anything to do with passport bros or just us as individuals. But I want to tell a little story for all you passport bros. You know, think that you discovered something or you onto something that's now being ruined. This was going on way sooner than now, long before social media, long before the internet. Let me tell you a story about Zenaida Bastos. 1985, I'm taking a break from college. I'm 19 years old and I want to get into the real world, so I start a job as a print operator at Postal Instant Press on Kapiolani Boulevard near Ala Moana Center. And one day she got hired as a receptionist. Cute, super cute Filipina. She asked me out on a date. So I borrowed my brother's old Corolla and picked her up. We had a hot date. It was really nice. And she said, "You want to come back to my place?" I said, "Okay." So we came back, went to her place, and, you know, we had a good time. She was living in a house with 4 or 5 other women in her own room, and I thought that was cool, you know, just working girl. The next morning, about 6:30, there's a massive disturbance outside in the living room. And she buried herself under the covers and said, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, it's my husband." What? Fuck. So I pull up my shorts and I go out into the living room and she's kind of following me. And this really super old dude, he must have been at least 30, was standing in the living room with his fist bunched, looking like he was about to kill somebody. And he took one look at me and I took a look at him and I knew the deal. And he looked past me to Zenaida and said, "Come home." And she just shrunk back in her room. And then the other ladies in the house sort of stepped in to, you know, tell him he needed to leave. This was inappropriate. You know, things were going to get ugly. And man, I had my shirt in my hand and my slippers already on my feet and I was out the door. Zenaida didn't come back to work the next day. And I don't know what happened to her. But she was a mail order bride. This is before the internet, as I already said, when you had to flip in the back of a magazine and see pictures and respond to ads and then make calls and then fill out forms to get a bride that you probably didn't have any chance of knowing or communicating with before she arrived.
What the hell I was talking about? Yo,
So-
this dude, man, you need to get out of there.
But it's
Let's see here.
disaster. They came here just
The 5 things that I did to disrespect my Filipino in-laws. Now, I qualify Filipino because different cultures get disrespected in different ways. So don't come at me
Yo, this is
for
crazy,
being a
man.
racist. This is the context. Hi, Chad2dad here. Had a horrible Disney World experience with my in-laws. And I'm just going to tell my side of it. Not my side of the story, but I'm going to say what I did to disrespect my Filipino mother and father, and as well as my sister. Number 1, I did not eat the food that they cooked. It wasn't because I didn't like it, and it wasn't because I wasn't.
It's just okay. This is all about frame, and I think every man, I will say every man, has to go through this. You want a whole frame, you have to do this, guys. You have to confront the parents of your soon-to-be wife. And you have to have that sit down with her father and telling her straight up, "Hey, from now on, I'm going to be the man. And whatever happens in my house, it's going to be my decision and my responsibility." This guy has no frame. No frame, guys. No frame at all. Nothing. Disrespecting her parents because he didn't want to eat? Really? Really? That's why she's getting a divorce? This is crazy.
Hungry, it's because I I protested. I didn't eat the food that they cooked. And then number two, when they left the food out on the table, that stayed out all day, when we came back from one of the Disney World days, I called them slobs for leaving the food out.
That's
Number
messed
two.
up. See, you know
Number
what I'm saying?
three.
He has not even emotional control. He's such a Chad, bro. You're such a Chad, huh? You're such a Chad.
I clapped sarcastically when Mama finally stepped in and helped JN by bathing the kids after a long day. I clapped loud and long and sarcastically. Number four, I snatched the keys out of Papa's hands.
And don't tell me that you brought the entire family to your apartment, bro. Or to your house. Oh my God, bro. This is such a simp behavior. They don't respect you for that. They don't. Because they see you lower, actually. Because it means too much for you. You see, it means way too much for you to even make those kind of investments. So they see you as less.
Spent his morning loading the car up, getting ready to go back to Georgia. And he went to hand the keys to me, and I just snatched them out of his hand. And went down to start the car. And number five, I told Ate, fuck you too, when she said that I was being a bad host.
Yeah, at this
All
point.
right, that's the facts. That's the truth.
Yeah, at this point. At this point.
I just wanted to clarify too that I am not getting any allowance and I don't have credit card. So everything that I am
Look at that. That's crazy, man.
purchasing, I have to ask permission, and this needs to be discussed. So if you want something, we're gonna discuss it. This is how our marriage works.
Everybody, Chad2dad here, coming at you with some more rage bait, which I just simply call the truth in reality. And I'm happy today because I get to spend some time with my son as I do a little remodeling in my basement that I've been hanging out.
You see this right here? This is a bot. Nia 10110000 Nia, 22 followers. This is a bot right here. Lady, this is why you build your own career and money prior to marriage. Financial independence is freedom. This is a bot right here, guys. You see? TikTok is for the devil, I'm telling you. You can tell. Some of the stuff are body, man. Very body. Fuck that.
Now, I saw my wife post on TikTok yesterday, I think it was, that she has to have permission to get money.
Yes, you have to. Yes, you have to. Yes, she have to.
Yeah, actually, that's true.
Yeah.
And when I thought about it, I realized that was pretty fucking embarrassing. It's not like I spend a lot of money on myself. I don't go drinking with the boys or golfing or play video games, stuff like that. See, my philosophy is the money that I earn is the family's money. There's no mine and all that. But, you know, what she said was pretty triggering. So I want to tell you something. I've come up with a plan. And the plan is for Jayanne to earn the money that she wants. And how are we going to do that? She started a business. She started a business as a landlord. That way, she can file taxes and contribute to Social Security. She needs to do that anyway to become a U.S. citizen and learn responsibility with money. Landlords have a lot of responsibility. They have a lot of overhead, right? The construction that I'm doing down here, she's going to have to pay for that out of the first couple, 3, 4, 6 months of the rent. And any maintenance and support that I give her, she got to pay me like a handyman. And learn responsibility with money by running a business, profit, loss, everything else. Yeah, early on in our marriage, after about a year, I just stopped giving her money because I was getting pissed off at the waste, right? And another thing is, I don't feel like a wife should get paid to be a mom, right? You're both contributing to the family with your sweat equity. I do sweat equity as well as cash.
Right now, guy, in my opinion, you're down, my guy. This is done already. Don't give him money. Don't even give money. If you want to say this stuff, don't give money. You give money, she's going to lose respect for you because this is now framed, bro. That's my opinion. Just at this point, just it will take away. I'll even just consult a lawyer. I will consult a lawyer. In my opinion, consult a lawyer and just get the paperwork done. Bro, this is not going anywhere. TikTok already took her brain, and you see a lot of females with confirmation bias. You remind me of my ex. You see that this comment is particularly a lot, and there's a lot of bots too, man. See, girl, wrong. This is financial abuse. If a husband cannot provide for family, they should stay single. In saying that, I agree that independence is a must this day. See, all confirmation bias. Oh, this one, Victoria Rivera. There you go. That's another bot, man. A lot of these are bots. You can tell. Yeah, I have never complained about my man again. No way there are men like this out there. I have a job, but I still have access to every penny. This is crazy. Crazy, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next one.